Hey everyone, Jeremy with Kizer Knives. Today I have a new release that I'm very excited to show you, and that is the Militaw. But not just any Militaw. This is our blacked out premium version of the Militaw. This has got a lot of great features, from the purple Haze Fatcarbon to the S45VN with mirror DLC. We're going to get into it. I can't wait to talk about this knife and show it off in more detail. So what we're going to do first is we're going to go ahead and do the specs of the knife, and then we're going to come back here and talk about some of the features that make this Militaw so awesome. Okay, let's take a closer look at the specs of this beautiful Militaw. Starting out, we're going to start with the blade and then kind of work our way back. You'll notice you have a 3.35-inch blade, so nice full-size blade, a beautifully finished S45VN in this mirror black DLC coating. And this is going to be more than just for looks, and while it does look great, it does have a purpose, and we're going to touch on that a little bit later. Going down to the handle, you have a 4.6-inch handle, so overall length at just about 8 inches. This is going to be blacked out titanium as well. One nice feature about this Militaw is it's going to have T8 hardware all the way around, and when we flip it over, you'll get to see that as well. Here you can see that T8 hardware does go to the back, and you have a milled black titanium pocket clip. It's going to carry very nicely in the pocket, which we'll show off in a little bit as well. Titanium frame lock. Sorry about the focus. There is your lockup, and your overall weight on this knife is going to come in at right around 4 ounces, almost 4 ounces exactly. So we're talking about this knife with all these cool features. I know one of the things you guys want to know is, what is the price? The price on this Militaw is going to be retailing for $219. So blacked out titanium, purple Fatcarbon, mirror DLC, S45VN, T8 hardware all the way around, milled titanium pocket clip. So those are your basic specs. Let's go over to the other camera and let's talk more about some of the key features that I love about this knife. So now that we have the specs out of the way, let's talk about what makes the Militaw so great. First things first, we love the designer Jonathan Styles. We love the design of this Militaw. You guys love it. As soon as we release them, you guys are buying them up. We love the knife. But you can't talk about the Militaw without talking about some of the key features, including the action on it, whether it's doing a reverse flick, a front flip, a slow roll, a thumb open. The action on the Militaw is going to always be super reliable, super snappy, super fun, super responsive, and just buttery smooth. We love the action on it, and it's one of the things that people really talk about when they talk about this knife. So you've got your design, which is awesome. You've got the action, which is awesome. Now let's talk about some of these premium materials as we go into this. The first one we're going to look at is the purple Haze Fatcarbon. The way the Fatcarbon on this plays in the light with those deep purples, the light purples, the blacks, the grays, as the light hits it, it's a beautiful handle material. I'm really glad we used it. It plays off really well with the blacked out titanium. Another thing that we want to talk about is this mirrored DLC finish. As you can see here in this clip, you can see the reflection of my fingers in the finish of the blade. It's super shiny. It's got a great look with the black finish. I love that we're offering this on the DLC with this mirror finish, and I know people have gone crazy since they've seen it and they want to see it on more knives. It's not just an aesthetic choice either. We're going to go ahead and do a scratch test to show you how durable this mirror DLC finish is, because not only does it look great, it's going to hold up great for you guys. So as I had mentioned earlier, this coating serves a protective purpose besides just being beautiful. And this is a hardened number 2 screw bit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys how tough this finish is and how hard this is. So I'm going to take this, and I'm not going to be nice to it. I'm going to tap on it. I'm going to scratch it, 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 move it back and forth, up and down, and hopefully you guys can even hear it. And like I said, this is a hardened screw bit. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at the damage on that blade. And as you can see, our blade finish is pristine. One more time. So as you can see, after I've wiped it down, there is not a mark on it. So as I mentioned, this serves as a beautiful way to finish the knife, but also serves a purpose so that you can use this knife without worrying about that coating coming off. This is going to be extremely hard and very tough for you guys. So as you can see, it is not just a pretty finish on the knife. It actually serves a function. It's useful. It's tough. DLC stands for diamond-like carbon, which means it's going to be one of the toughest, hardest finishes that you can put on a blade. It's going to be stronger than your standard PVD. And the way we do the mirroring on here makes it really stand out. So we've got this blacked out titanium with this mirror DLC, this purple Haze Fatcarbon, beautiful design. It's going to carry well in the pocket. It fits really nice because of the slim design. It's got this nice kind of rectangular body shape to it. That's going to make it go in the pocket without taking a lot of room, so you can still go in and get around and get things out of your pocket. So when you take all of those features and you wrap it into the package that you see here, I think it's a wonderful offering. I'm super excited for you guys to get it. I know there's been a lot of hype about it. A lot of people have already got a chance to kind of get a sneak peek on some of the other channels. And here it is. It's available to you guys now. Get them while they last. They are going to go quick. So what do you guys think of this version of the Militaw? Do you guys love it? Do you plan on getting one? Hopefully you get one if you do want to get one. And in the future, if we decide to dress this knife up with some other premium options and some other premium materials, what would you guys like to see? What blade steels, what handle materials? Please give us your feedback, because we always like to play around and offer you guys your favorite knives in different configurations. So there it is, the blacked out Militaw by Kizer and Jonathan Stiles. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you have a good one. We'll see you next time. Take care.